Hello, Adozo here and welcome to some more Zero Day action. Today we are casting a match between Valihrant and Feldfeld in what is the start of a very exciting series of 4 matches between these two juggernauts of Zero AD. They are playing on the balance test patch. This balance test patch has some changes that are focused on making Zero D a little bit more balanced. Mainly making archers pierce damage from 6 to 6.8 pierce damage, slowing the cavalry archers a little bit, and some other changes as well, as improving elephant production and etc. Starting here on the left side, we have Feldfeld as the Seleucids. And on the right side, we have Valihrant as the Seleucids as well. Valihrant has a little extra patch of berries here. There's also a little bit of good hunt, while Feldfeld does not have an extra set of berries, but has this patch of hunt, and possibly this one or even this one. Now Valihrant is going pretty standard so far, making the berries and then building houses. Feldfeld has already built his house and didn't upgrade the berries, which seems to have been the good choice here because he doesn't have any extra berries and he prefers to streamline his production so he's not delayed by it. Now Feldfeld, after 27 population, starting 3 cavalry. Valihrant, after 30 population, starting 3 cavalry. Well, both of them going for the hunt. Valihrant building the farmstead on this patch here. While Feldfeld is being a house so that he can build a farmstead closer to this patch on this side. He didn't scout, but he's probably aware that there's more hunt. One thing of notice here is that I noticed a bug where if you place a building in a place where there's fauna, sometimes the fauna won't get out of the building and you may lose food in the process. But hopefully this won't happen in this occasion. Yeah, it didn't happen. When you start building, they usually go out of the building placement. But sometimes they can get stuck and they are deleted. Now Valihrant scouts see a little bit of cavalry here. Feldfeld. Taking a look at the economy. This is another set of hunt here, so he's probably aware that Feldfeld can go quite heavily on cav if he wants. And Feldfeld continued cavalry production. As well as Valihrant. After this initial scout, Valihrant decides to go. Now, since Valihrant is already finished with this patch, as soon as this 4 cavalry come out, he's expected to leave soon to see if he can harass Feldfeld in any possible way. That's what he's doing. Feldfeld doing a little bit of scouting for himself as well. Continuing cav production. Feldfeld pretty fast retreat here as soon as he saw Valihrant units and doesn't lose a single cav in the process. Now Feldfeld has 4 more cav here, so he should be able to defend for himself. And Valihrant was able to pick off a woman here. Feldfeld with a good concave here. Get a few good kills. Valihrant, good micro. Get out of the arrows, but loses to cavalry in the process. And Feldfeld supplementing with infantry. Valihrant also a little bit of MP3 for himself, but Feldfeld a little bit ahead. Feldfeld denying berries, Valihrant. And so far, populations have been pretty similar. With Feldfeld a little bit of an upper hand in military.
DSD?
Feldfeld could have picked off one or two women here. Oh, he's sending his infantry to supplement this attack.
DSD?
DSD? DSD?
Good fight for Feldfeld so far. It should probably retreat this cavalry. A little bit ahead, but he overstayed his stay at here. But so far kills are similar to what was before this battle even started. But Feldfeld has lost his military advantage that he had at the start of this engagement. And Valihrant with 5 cav, 2 ahead than Feldfeld. And looking for any damage he can find. Now Valihrant a little bit ahead. Still not using his women on the berries. It's quite safe at this moment, he could do that. Stealing a little bit from Feldfeld.
DSD?
Valihrant going for barracks here.
DSD?
And Feldfeld going for his own barracks as well. Feldfeld a little bit of idle time in his CC. I'm sorry. Actually doing units. It was a bad click. For some reason, the CC does not work here.
DST?
Valihrant a little bit ahead on Cavalry. Could do some harassing. Seeing if he can find anything. Could pick off these women.
DST?
But good defense from Valihrant. Also good hit rate from... Aliás,
DST?
good defense from Feldfeld and good hit rate from...
DST?
Now Feldfeld has a little bit of military advantage. And going for C-stirred barracks. As you can see in this level, it's constant scout to see what your opponent is doing. Feldfeld, Valihrant and Borg are the top 3 players in 0D at the moment, so you can see this in action. They never stop looking at what your opponent is doing to react if there's anything weird going on. And be prepared for anything that comes. Valihrant spotting this wood location from Feldfeld.
DST? DST?
Valihrant going for horse archers. Now Valihrant is going for cavalry production to harass this wood line.
DST?
So far Feldfeld with a lot of infantry advantage, but Valihrant might want to turn the table with this harass here. But very close match overall. This tower can't defend much in this location, because Valihrant can just harass by this side. But it's a little deterrent, at least. And it's an additional building for P2, and going up for phase 3. This harass from Valihrant a little bit effective, in distracting the wood extraction from Feldfeld, but wood production is not actually being too much impaired by this. Even though in P2 you want to have an excess of wood to make the P2 buildings.
DST?
Valihrant going for any damage he can get. These exposed workers here, in instance.
DST?
And so far, Valihrant's harass has been quite effective. 15 population difference at the moment, and Valihrant quite ahead in cavalry.
EST.
Valihrant finding these exposed workers here. And continued to harass. As you can see, the tower is not enough to defend against this harass here. And Valihrant is closing in on infantry population as well, while having the triple cavalry. And he equalized the kills that he had lost before.
EST. 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 EST.
Problem for Feldfeld is that he doesn't have actually really good wood spots, so his only choice if he wants to stay this location and defend for any harass is just to continue here in this location. If he just sent his units to gather wood here, it would be quite risky if, for example, Valihrant goes for an all-in in this location. Even though Valihrant is not known for doing all-ins too often. And Feldfeld going to match the cavalry population with Valihrant. But as you can see here, the difference is already too big. They're now getting close to P3. Feldfeld is still quite a bit behind for P3. A little bit imbalance in the metal or stone. But so far, cavalry population has equalized here.
EST.
And Valihrant supplementing his charge with some healers.
EST.
Valihrant
EST.
going for a military colony. And going for P3. And Feldfeld full on cavalry. And also Valihrant. Feldfeld going for this military colony here. Which is a good move because he really needs to have a forward position to gather mining. And be able to gather wood. Not safely, but at least closer to Valihrant.
EST. EST.
Now in this battle here, Valihrant has a little bit more cav and also is supplemented by healers.
EST.
Feldfeld
EST.
has a bit of cav, but he's supplemented by some infantry.
EST.
And Valihrant also pushing some spearmen here.
EST. EST.
Head rally.
EST. EST.
But so far, good trades for Valihrant. 15 kills ahead of Feldfeld at the moment. And 50 population in general.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, this is pretty much over at the moment. Feldfeld could possibly turn around, but it would be very hard. Valihrant should be much ahead at the moment. But he still has no P3 tech upgrades. And no siege as well. Going for his first fortress at the moment. Cavalry-wise, they are pretty equal. Though the supplementation of healers might have some impact here for Valihrant.
Yeah, see?
As you can see,
Yeah, see?
his cavalry health in good shape.
Yeah, see?
Feld is actually similar. Now this is very exposed for Feldfeld.
Yeah, see?
Valihrant taking the P3 upgrade for wood. Feldfeld has not his own yet. And Feld has not a fortress as well yet.
Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Yeah, see?
Both of them do not have any siege at the moment. which is a little bit surprising for me that Valihrant is not going for siege, because he's approaching his max population now.
Yeah, see?
A lot of units not participating in this engagement.
Yeah, see?
Feldfeld has a slightly larger population of cavalry, but Valihrant has some military upgrades as well, including the Nicean war horses. And Valihrant supplementing his attack here with some infantry. And Valihrant already 40 kills ahead of Feldfeld, and Feldfeld resigns. Yep. So that was it. Very good match between two very good players. As we can see here, Valihrant had a little bit of a head start here in total score. Let's see economy versus military wise. Yeah, economy wise, Valihrant was much ahead, and you can see here when he starts harassing how much he gets ahead later. And military-wise, Feldfeld had some really good engagements at the start, but later, after the harassment started, he starts losing. So that's it. Thank you very much, and see you guys next time.